Wow, what a crazy few weeks. Guys, it has been absolutely crazy out there, man, and I'm here to tell you, I've got lots of much to talk about, some of the things you've heard of and a couple of things I've experienced new, but we're going to get to that, and I'm so thrilled to be back. So, if you're ready, your boy is ready, we are set up to do this. So, get ready. Hey everybody, it's your boy Montel. What's going on? How's everybody doing? I hope you guys have been okay. Something wrong with the vocal cords today, and my ability to grasp the English language is really challenged. But it's been an absolutely crazy few weeks, and I could not wait to come back and share this with you. And I apologize for the delay, but when life sends you on a journey, you don't always want to go, but you have to go anyway. So I had to go on that. So it's all right. So please forgive my absence. Thank you so much for coming checking me out, guys. Thank you so much to the new subscribers. You guys have no idea how much of a smile that puts on my face. And from here on out, what I'm going to do is if there's a new subscriber, as I'm putting out another video, I'm going to put their name up there because I want to recognize everybody who decides to pop into my area of the world. So, to everyone who has been there with me since the day one, thank you so much. To the new people, welcome to the family, welcome to the group, welcome to my world, the world of road catnip. Alright, yeah, I'll explain the history on that later. Don't forget to hit me up on social media. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. More on Twitter and Instagram, really. I only go on Facebook from time to time, but you can definitely hit me up on those. Alright, please, if you haven't already and you're watching this for the first time, subscribe. Somewhere, the button will be around my head somewhere. I don't even pick out anymore. It just pops up whenever it wants to. It has a mind of its own. And like my videos. Please, please, please. I like what I do, and I don't get to do as often as I would like. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. That lets you know when I have put out something new, you get a chance to see it and be one of the first to see it and perhaps talk about it and everything else. I'm starting to do live streams a little more often. The last one I did was a really serious experiment in OBS, so I'm still learning about everything, so please don't beat me up too bad. Okay, because it's been such a long time. Well, I'm not gonna say a long time, but in internet time, that's a long time. Since it's been a while since I put out a video, I've decided I'm going to create a summary series when I'm not talking about a specific topic, and it's going to be called the Blerdicorn Chronicles. And of course, yes, that is me. I am a Blerdicorn. What is a Blerdicorn, you ask? It's simple. It's a blurred and a unicorn. Unicorns are unique creatures, and all of us who are geeks and nerds, we are already unique. But people of color are even more unique in that world. So we're blurs and unicorns. We're Blerdicorns. So I'm a Blerdicorn. But everybody's a Blerdicorn in one way, shape, or form. Today is the first episode of the Blerdicorn Chronicles. Alright? First up, something I think you'll get a kick out of. This movie, y'all. This movie. Oh my goodness. I've already seen it multiple times. And for a guy like me, this is a wonderful thing to see. Like, let me take this thing off. It's kind of hard to talk with this thing on. It's kind of hard to breathe too with this thing on. Why am I wearing it? Oh, I know why. Because it's cool. Okay, better. I don't know where it went, truth be told. But Black Panther, oh my goodness, this movie has spoken on so many levels, in so many ways. It is a fantastic movie, telling a wonderful story and encouraging research on characters of color And Black Panther's been around for years. I know about Black Panther since I was a kid. So to finally see him on the screen and just be represented so strong, so fierce, no stereotypes, no craziness, just a solid tale about a king doing his thing as a superhero and also trying to take care of his country. I loved it. I've always loved Black Panther, and to finally see it exposed and to see how many people have just gravitated to this movie and taken hope from it, and for a guy like me, it is a revelation. It is a homecoming because it takes me back to when I was a kid. So I'm glad that Black Panther is doing so well and people are seeing the significance of the characters and the strength that's behind it and the intelligence. I think about this and I smile, and I shed tears in the theater because of this. And I'm going to do a video later of the significance of this movie to me. Not in the same way a lot of people would relate, but to me. And I know y'all enjoyed it if you've seen it. You cannot deny how amazing this movie is. And of course you already know there are some dumbass people out there trolling about trying to make it political and trying to make it about race and trying to make it... No. Y'all got nothing else better to do because your Captain Crunch is soggy and your anime series is ended. That's not my problem. Find something else to troll. Okay? There are way better things to troll than this magnificent movie. Okay? You guys, if you have not seen this show, what is wrong with you? Black Lightning is coming out in leaps and bounds and just impressing me every week. They had a hiatus for a week and I was fiending, I'm not gonna lie, because I have a Tuesday tradition, food, TV, 9 o'clock, Black Lightning. But to see the character development and you see how smoothly you start going into the different characters and their backstories, and you start to see the development of Jefferson as a hero and a community figure and as a father and as a man, and then you see Anissa discovering her powers and finally deciding to do what she feels is the right thing and using her powers to help defend. And you start seeing more on the backstory of Tobias Whale and his sister, and then you find out about Gambi, who we are really tripping because Gambi's interaction with everybody is so secretive. He speaks very little, but he's saying so much in what he's not doing. And between him and Lady Eve, you know there's a big old story behind this, and I'm geared up and excited to find out what's going on. This show is thoroughly impressing me every time I watch it. Just, you can't help but feel the emotion behind it, and it's a great story. Now there's some people are complaining about, well, you got drugs in there and you got violence in there. Yeah, it's real world. It's real world. It is a town dealing with certain things. It's no different. Now, if you're looking for a utopic show, then I'm pretty sure you can find one out there. This is not talking of a utopia. This is talking about a regular, everyday town in America who has their problems and are trying to deal with them the best way they can. And the show is doing it. CW is racking up on some serious cred with all of their shows. But Black Lightning has a special place in my heart, just like Black Panther. We'll go into that later. Y'all, I just attended my very first KatsuCon. Oh my goodness. When I tell you, I really enjoyed this convention. My bestie and I went to this convention, and this was her first major anime convention. This isn't my first anime convention, but it was my first larger scale anime convention. I've heard a lot of things about Katsu, and it did not disappoint. Oh my goodness, the energy and the camaraderie that you saw and the costumes. Oh my goodness, the cosplays were brilliant, elegant. You could see the detail and see the love that people have put into their costumes. And it just made me more motivated to come out with my own. I haven't picked out an anime character yet that I want to do. Well, I do. I want to do Lupin the Third. But I want to see if I can find someone a little bit more elaborate. And that's going to take a little bit of time. But I know it will happen eventually. But CatCon was fun. The weather wasn't cooperative. It even snowed, which was a shock. The venue, the Gaylord Resort, I've heard people talk about it, but I was really impressed. It's humongous. It has everything inside that you could possibly need, so you really don't have to go anywhere. But I loved it. I loved it. I met some new friends. I even saw people who admired me on Instagram, and I'm geeking out to them and they're geeking out to me. So it was fantastic. And of course, it was a photographer's minefield because everybody's trying to take the best shots in the best places. So I was always afraid of photobombing somebody, but it's kind of hard to avoid photobombing somebody when their photo shoot, the subject and the photographer are like 40 feet away. You're wasting space, dumbass. Move out of the way, okay? I paid just like you. Go. My costumes were received so well. Patriot and Urban Patriot. Urban Patriot got a lot of acclaim, and I appreciate that. I saw some old friends. I saw some people that I knew. Pantarona, Riri Smee. I met some folks that I know on Instagram. Met up with some old friends. Loved it. It was phenomenal to me. Of course, there is a downside to it, and it goes into my discussion about cosplayers, public figures, public cosplay figures, monetary cosplayers, and how they treat people in public and at these conventions. We're not gonna go into that, but you guys know how I feel about that sort of thing, and that is another video in itself. And one more thing, I am going to be venturing into doing Twitch streams. Yeah, I know some of y'all got this look on your face like, another Twitch streamer. But mine isn't going to be gaming. Mine's going to be more IRL. So I want to have discussions and be able to have conversations with people who come to my YouTube channel and be able to interact and talk about certain things. I want to do that. I want to create a group setting where I can see questions and talk to people who have shown me their love. I want to give back just as much as people come and looked at my videos. So just keep an eye out. I will be updating everybody on the stream progress, and we'll see where it goes from there. Alrighty. Thank you so much for checking me out on this first inaugural episode of the Blerdicorn Chronicles. Alrighty. Thank you so much for checking me out, guys, tonight. Please don't forget to hit me on my social media, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. More on Twitter and more on Instagram than anything else. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, hit that notification button, and thank you again for all the love. I do appreciate this so much. If there is something you want to hear me talk about, feel free to hit me back. Hit me in the comments below or hit me anywhere on my social media. I do respond to people who hit me up. Anyone who knows me well enough that I will not leave anyone high and dry. I don't care how many hundreds or thousands of people may eventually find out about me. I'm just a regular guy. I'm a regular nerd. I'm a Blerdicorn. I'm a black unicorn. I'm just a guy who is so glad to see cosplayers of color and nerds of color and blurs overall finally being brought to the forefront, and nerds as a whole and geeks as a whole being brought to the forefront. We just have to remember that in our own community, as much as we've been subjugated, there are people who are subjugating us who've been through the same trials, and that's not right. That's not right at all. You gotta remember, you didn't start at the top. You were on the bottom with the rest of us and you worked your way up. Remember where you came from. All of us need to remember that. Alrighty? And as always, as I always end my videos, stay nerdy, stay geeky, and most importantly, stay sexy. Bye, guys.